possibly the hardest puncher in the history of boxing, has left us, leaving behind an immeasurable legacy. George Foreman voraciously snatched the gold medal in the 1968 Olympics like a hungry bear fresh out of hibernation, capturing our hearts as he gracefully bows and waves the U.S. flag, while his pugilistic savagery also captivates us as he stands in the ring with his opponent's blood trimmed on his shirt like Adidas stripes. Big George's pro career soared like the Millennium Falcon as he started 40-0 with 37 knockouts. Foreman's patented wide punches looped around like a boomerang before landing with the force of Thor's hammer. George's unique cross-arm defense wrapped his body and head like Iron Man initiating his titanium mask, using his massive arms to bounce off incoming fire like his limbs were dripped in Teflon. Foreman put Marshall, Texas on the map after his shocking destruction of undefeated Joe Frazier. George wiped Smokin' Joe across the floor like mopping glow, dropping him 6 times before registering the knockout. Following his upset loss to Muhammad Ali in 1974, the unhinged and dejected Foreman took out 5 different ops on the same night like he was playing Call of Duty. George then retired for 10 years to become an ordained Baptist minister, but announced his thrilling comeback at the age of 38 in 1987. He was initially laughed at because 38 back then was like clocking in at 48 now. However, Big George began stampeding through the heavyweight division like someone left the gate open at the Bronx Zoo. Foreman's new look, shiny head, clean shave, and Colgate smile instantly made him the lovable teddy bear of boxing. He also embraced his additional 35 pounds by always having a hamburger in his hand like he's Wimpy from Popeye. Foreman then became the first boxer to make more from endorsements than his boxing career with the astronomical success of his Foreman Grill. After a few unsuccessful tries, Foreman got his last crack at the heavyweight strap against Michael Moorer in 1994. George was 18 years older than the 27-year-old southpaw. Foreman got tapped up like a maple tree over the first 10 rounds of that fight, while also swallowing more bombs than Yoshi from Super Mario. But the 45-year-old Texas native suddenly connects with an atom bomb in the 10th round that drops Moore like he got hit by a tranquilizer dart, leaving Michael sprawled out like he's making snow angels. The Pennsylvania native is unable to beat the count, which crowns George as the oldest heavyweight champion in boxing history. Foreman retires again at 48 and shifts his gears to commenting on HBO, which includes that notorious night where he protected Larry Merchant and Jim Lampley like a Gambino enforcer during the Galata vs. Bo riot at MSG. George Foreman sadly passed away at the age of 76 in 2025, leaving behind a wealth of family, of legacy, of excitement, and dominating brutal power. Let's all take a 10 count in our heads to commemorate Big George.